Over the past 20 years of working in electronic music, I've got literally hundreds of tracks signed to some of the biggest labels in dance music, including Defected and Hot Creations and SOLA and Solotoko and Realm and Perfect Havoc and many, many more. Hey, I'm Graham Farmer, founder of dance music magazine Data Transmission and Twitch partner streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. And on this channel, we're on a major mission to help DJs and producers understand music marketing, social media and getting more records signed. One thing you can do to help me on that mission is share this out there and subscribe to the channel so you get notified when we drop these brand new videos. From running Data Transmission for the last 14 years and through my previous one-to-one coaching and now my course, The Artist Blueprint, I've literally helped hundreds of up-and-coming DJs and producers. But this all started back in 2015 when I started working with two unknown producers. One was called Ben Sterling and the other was called Archie B. They were both fresh-faced at the time and had just started making music. From working with them, this led to my one-to-one coaching where I work with over 300 DJs, where we help them work out where to send their music and then use my massive network and databases to help them land those pitches and promote that music. This included Josh Samuel, who got his tracks signed to SOLA and Gorgon City's Realm Records from my help. Graham has been helpful in more than many ways than I can actually describe. He is the man that has been connecting the dots for me from the minute we started working together. His knowledge and contacts are endless. I would never have been making the moves I'm doing without his guidance. He's a well-known, trusted figure in the music industry. And last but not least, he's a friend and always had my best interests at heart. From doing that, this led to the Artist Blueprint and the course that I've made today. But this all started with Ben Sterling and Archie B. Let's talk about Ben Sterling today because I met him and his dad early on in his career. We're both from Milton Keynes, like us at Data Transmission. Ben always had a strong desire to get his music on certain labels and play the world, which he really is doing now. So mad love always to Ben. We worked with Ben for a couple of years and we took him out to parties, put him on our guest list, helped him network, helped him send his tracks to the right labels and used my industry contacts to help him land his pitches, which is the first of my steps today, building your network. They say in dance music, it's all about the people you know, and it really, really is. So always consider building your network. Network as much as you humanly possibly can, because it's at most important as much as the music. Over the past 20 years of working in the electronic music scene, I've built a massive network across the whole world in dance music. When I started building Data Transmission, I got out there and hustled. I tried to get into as many green rooms as possible, backstage areas, and try and meet managers and booking agents and label owners and shake hands with as many as possible. I gave out cards and made friends in the industry. Oh, friend! In this day and age of lockdowns and not being able to go out, you have to do this virtually, whether that's in social media DMs, comments, connecting, really getting engaging with people in the comment sections or hanging out on Discord servers. Join our Discord server, the link's below. We'd go to conferences like Amsterdam Dance Event, IMS Ibiza, Brighton Music Conference, or some day events like the Tour Room Live events. And as I say, I get involved in the comments section, not just dropping fire emojis, really engage with people. I've also built a strong network on my LinkedIn so I can tell the world what I'm doing in the business sense of the music industry. Let's jump back into Ben. Ben wanted to be on some certain target labels, including Tour Room and Hot Creations and Defected. So this step is work out who your targets are. Actually understand who you're going to be emailing. Find that A&R's email. Add them on LinkedIn. Add them on Facebook. Follow them on social media. Create these touch points and do the research. Find the people you need to be sending the music to. You really need to understand the labels. What are the music they're putting out? How is the music they're putting out? What does it sound like? What does it involve? What's the breakdown of it? Do the research and really get to know the label. Make sure your music is actually right for that label. Just because you want to be on there doesn't mean your music's going to be right. If it's too far away, it's just not going to happen for you. And maybe your target label is in a different area. So ask your friends and peers or support groups to listen to your music and listen to the ideas of your target labels and see if they think the same. We do this in our weekly group calls from my Artist Blueprint course. The DJs and producers bring their tracks, we listen to them and see if the ideas they've got for the labels are actually right. And then if I've got the contact, well, let's face it, I probably have. I've never deleted an email on Gmail and there's 200 gigs worth of emails in there. I'll happily supply them with the details of who they actually need to be targeting. I'll link the two together. Also, post clips of your music on your social media. Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud. Yeah, I said SoundCloud. Let's bring that back. SoundCloud used to be able to blow tracks up from putting previews up. Let's get that happening again. It was cool. It's a music platform. When me and Ben started sending music to Jamie Jones for Hot Creations, we would do it regularly and we'd keep knocking on that door and taking the rejection, but then keep doing it so we was always on Jamie's radar. And then guess what? He signed 5 of his tracks. In the meantime, we knew who the next level of labels down were, and this included getting Ben's tracks signed to Josh Butler's label, Origins, and making him part of the Origins family, which allowed him to play in Croatia, and Defected with Josh, creating him more content and more connections. We also signed some of his tracks to our labels, which WAF started supporting, which all helped the growth of Ben over that period. The next step is build heat on tracks. When I was speaking to Sydney Blue on my Twitch stream recently, she said that she would play her tracks out to crowds and get the video, and then include that video when she was sending the pitch to certain labels, because it showed people going off to that track. They'd see the video, they'd listen to the track, and the track got signed. We did exactly the same with Josh Samuel. I DM'd my friends Camel Fat, because that was one of his targets. We sent them 3 tracks, they liked this one called Eyes, and over a weekend they played it 3 times in New York. We sent that video, which we found by doing a bit of hassling on Instagram stories, found the videos, sent them to Solado, and Solado signed the track immediately because they had heat and saw Camel Fat playing it. And the final step is the pitch. So you've built the heat on your tracks, you've met some of the label A&Rs, you've been to some of their events, you've DM'd them, you've commented, they know your face. So that pitch is going to be so much easier, because essentially then you're sending your music to your mates. And of course your mates are going to listen to your own music. It's not a cold email, it's not a cold call, and it's going to be a much, much easier pitch. It just takes time, research, and hustle at the end of the day. When Jamie Jones picked up 5 of Ben's tracks, Lee Foss came knocking straight away as well, and then he signed one to Eats Everything's label because there was heat around his music. Jamie was playing 5 of them across the whole summer, and then me and Ben parted ways and he went on his own way. And I'm so happy for him and all the adventures he's had since. It's been so wonderful watching it on social media. Ben got multiple tracks signed, which meant he was going to have multiple releases with that label, which is so much better than 1 track on 1 VA. He took the time, he took the patience, and we built him and his network. Do you want to work with me and the team at Data Transmission? Do you want to be part of the Artist Blueprint course? Well, that's down to you and whether you're right. We don't take everyone, and we need you at a certain point of your career. And the best way to find that out is jump on a discovery call with us and let's have a chat. Let's understand where you are, where you want to get to. And if the bit in the middle is the course, I'll tell you about it more. If you like what you heard, click the link below and jump on a call with me, and I'll see you on Zoom. If you got some value from this, consider hitting that like button. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway from this was, and if you're going to start doing this. YouTube is now going to recommend you another video from me to help you on your growth pattern for music marketing, and I will see you in the next video or Twitch stream. I'll see you soon. Bye.